All right, everybody. Well, let's get the, we have this for it. Oh my God, please. There we go. Let's get that down to business. Of course, EA being the Danhausen in this situation and me being the mannequin. That shockingly has, that mannequin, clearly has balls. Normally you don't see that on a mannequin. But, shout out to anatomically correct mannequins, apparently. I guess those are a thing. We are playing the Utah Hockey Club in round 1 of the playoffs after winning 53 games and switching our head coach, who decided, no, I play defense now. But it was a really, really good season. Our top 6 is ridiculous. Of course, Henrik Hedman develops Gold Schneip. All that's good. What's not good, and of course, we're going to try to spread the wealth on the defensive side of things here. We should do. Maybe. I'm sure the power play lines are still fine, right? Yeah, I mean, Jesus Christ, they should be amazing. We'll make changes if we have to. There's a lot of pressure on us for this season because the cap situation is starting to get a little bit scary. Again, McKenna's an RFA at the end of the year. Misa and Lehman are UFAs. Holmberg's an RFA. Cripps and Lynn are RFAs. Hedman is a UFA. And after scoring 60 goals, he doesn't want any money at all. That's okay. Okay, let's just, I will take a 26-year-old Gold Snipe for 8 years and $2 million. Okay, never mind. That one's not a problem, at least. We're good. We're good. Don't worry about that. That one's fine. But, of course, in goal, Jack Ivankovic also has his contract coming due. He's actually not looking for that bad of a deal right now. God, do we commit to Ivankovic here? I want to. But given our coaching issues, is it going to be worth committing to a goalie? It might be. Defensively, Brock Cripps. This is the last year of RFA status for Brock Cripps. I mean, he wants to get paid. Ryan Lynn wants to get paid. Oh, man. Yeah, Cripps went franchise potential in the last offseason. Westcott has one more year of RFA status. And then what about Bennett? I think he's got a couple. Yeah, he's got 2 years left of RFA status. So let's just sign Colton Bennett now. We'll sign Westcott now for that one extra year. And anybody else? Holmberg, how much are you going to want? Well, we got 3 years left of him before RFA status expires. I cannot give him that big money contract right now, though, like I've been doing for other guys with RFA status, because it's going to be too expensive. Paré has got 1 year left of RFA status. Like 1.5 is not that bad for him. Woolley is going to be a UFA, but whatever, he's dirt cheap. He's dirt cheap. Holmberg, I'm still not sure. Gavin McKenna. Might be in his last season with the team. Lehman. What about Rod York? He's got 1 RFA year left at this. It's this year, so I mean we can negotiate later. Ivanov. He's at the end of his RFA status. We can wait for now. I haven't even looked in the system, but we know those guys are going to be a little bit more cheap. How much is Michael Misa going to want it?
I'm just trying to walk through this fucking grass.
Shout out to Matthew for the follow. I appreciate you. I don't know if I played you in Champs. You haven't, because I don't play Ultimate Team. I have too much self-respect. I'm kidding. K-Town, it's a typical Draft to Glory. Playmaker, sniper, OFD only. So think of Draft to Glory Goon Squad, just except the Goons. It's dudes that don't hit anybody. All right, what are the financials going to be here? How much money do we have? We have $73 million. I was just making sure that didn't affect anything. So we have $73 million. $73 million. Teo as well. What's going on? So Ivan Kovic wants 8.5. That would leave us with $65 million. Brock Cripps wants a lot. That would leave us with $56 million. Ryan Lynn wants 8.3. That leaves us with $48 million. Holmberg wants $8 million. That leaves us with $39.4. McKenna wants $15 million. That leaves us with $24.4 million. You see where this is going. Lehman wants $11 million. That leaves us with $13 million. In which Michael Misa wants 50. We are losing at least one big player. At least. And the problem is asking prices might go up at the end of the season compared to what they are now, especially for Ivan Kovic. It is true with the RFAs, we can kind of wait them out and see if we get offer sheets, but it's Lehman, it's Misa, and it's Ivan Kovic that we have to worry about. Do we commit to a goaltender when we know we're never going to play a defensive style that's going to allow them to truly flourish? I don't think we do. Like, if this was a, put it this way, if this was like defensive defenseman, two-way forwards only, Ivan Kovic would have like a .930 save percentage every year. We would be playing like the 95 Devils, and it would be great for our goalie. Trying to win every game 1-0. But given the struggles that we've seen, it's tough to say. It's tough to say if he's worth that now. I think we managed to re-sign a couple of people. Let's turn our attention to the playoffs. Let's do it. We were first in goals in the regular season, but 23rd in goals against. Top power play, 9th ranked PK. Matthew, fair enough, yeah. I'm more of a clubs player than anything. Let's take a look at Utah. Let's take a look at Utah, and you know what? Let's put up the prediction like we did last time, because there is only one goal. I've been following you for 7 years. I can't believe I've been doing this for 7 years, so there you go. Well, if we win this series and Jack ends up with a good save percentage, then he probably gets paid. Matias Michelli, Logan Cooley, and Clayton Keller. Dylan Gunther, Tej Ginla, and Barrett Hayton. A dude named Walker Reisner, Zach Bolduc, and Kerr B. Doc. Cameron David, Romain L'Italien, which is French for romaine salad. And Nicholas Bang, a player after No Sleeves Heart. Defensively, Dmitry Simashev and Maverick Lamoureux. Maverick, how's it feel to be the most famous for your parents fucking wearing the face off of one another once you got drafted? Lou DiPietro and Mikhail Sergachev, a dude named Quinn Norman with Elias Salmonson. Their goalie is Michael Hrabal. Holy shit. Yeah, Utah's pretty good. Man, they even got Logan Stewart as a scratch. Jesus. Well, Jack, if you want the money, we got to win this series, buddy. If we get bounced in the first round here, then I don't know what the hell is going to happen. First period, game number 1. Outshot 13-4. We are down 4-0 at the end of the first period. Ivan Kovic pulled after just 10.5 minutes. Second period. Now 5-2. Power play goal for Misa. Ivanov scores. Sergachev makes it 5-2. There will also be a debate as to whether or not I should have changed the coach, but since he's a defensive specialist, I don't want him because that defeats the purpose. It's now 6-4. Young shorthanded. David on the same power play, and then Henrik Hedman. Bolduc makes it 7-4, so it's not like Goose is doing any better. Lehman on the power play makes it 7-5. That's going to be it. 7-5, the final score in game number 1 against the Utah Hockey Club. They fucking hit the extra point and are up 1-0 in the series. That is, oh my God, Jackie with a 571 at the end of game 1. Colton Bennett has signed, which is good. I'm very much wondering about the coach change, but again, he's a defensive-based coach now. That goes against the whole point of the series, doesn't it? It's game number 2. Check to see if he's asking for less now. He should be. All right. First period of game number 2. 1-0. Henrik Hedman, the only goal thus far. Certainly a better start. Second period, goal apiece. Clayton Keller on the power play. Young, the defenseman, on a power play tally as well. So we go to the third. Much closer game this time out. Much closer. Woolley makes it 3-1. Not bad. Not bad. 4-1, power play merchant Michael Misa strikes again. And we take game 2 over Utah, 4-1. Very nice, very nice. Ivan Kovic stops 28 of 29 in the win. Typical Ivan Kovic inconsistency. 1 minute, he looks like a trash bag. In the next minute, he looks like the best goalie we've ever used in a franchise mode in recent memory, at the very least. It is game number 3. Still no big changes from us yet. First period. 2-2. Clayton Keller and bang, offset by Hedman on the power play and Gavin McKenna. 2 really good goalies who cannot make a save right now. Second period, make it 3-2 to the good. Vico. As we go to the third period, up 3-2. What can we do here? Hedman, dude, he's a monster. Even if we lose Michael Misa and Gavin McKenna, at least we have turned Henrik Hedman into a monster. 5-2. And a victory in game number 3. We're now up 2-1 here in the first round. The playoff hat trick for Henrik Hedman. And honestly, despite a rough start in the first, Ivan Kovic finishes with a really good save percentage. Not bad. Just a really, really rough game 1. We've outscored them 9-3 since, though. Game number 4. Jackie now up to a .917 save percentage. Not bad. Not bad at all. First period. 3-1. Holmberg, McKenna, and Markstrom. Barrett Hayton, their lone goal on the power play. Second period. Make it 5-2. Westcott has power play time? What? Well, I guess he probably does have good passing. Lehman on the power play as well, and then Clayton Keller. 5-2 heading into the third. Dude, we still have under 20 shots in this game, too. Rabal is getting pumped in this series. And after shrugging off a brutal Game 1 loss, we are 1 win away from moving on to round number 2. Logan Cooley with a late goal, but it will not be enough. 5-3, your final score, and a 3-1 series lead for the San Francisco Mighty Buys. Go Bison. Go Bison, go Bison. All right. One more win to go. Harwal at an 860 save percentage. Jackie up to a 920. Jackie, I said if you won us this series, you were getting paid. Game number 5. First period, 1-0. Gavin McKenna on the power play. Second period, 2-1 for Utah. Bang and Cooley. The hockey club tried to force a 6th game back in Mormon country. Power play for the Utes. Nothing doing there. Come on, boys. We can't be held to 1 goal with an offense like this. You can't do it. You can't be held to 1 goal. Bernard Paré. 2-2. And it's overtime on the agenda. If we win, we are off to the second round. You know what I'm going to do, actually? Let's just do a computer versus computer game. Even if it won't let me skip the replays, that's fine. One of these days, we're going to have to wear that fucking horrific alternate jersey. It won't be today, but one of these days. Again, a win sees us through to the next round. A loss, and it'll be Game 6 back in Utah. Go, Buys, go. All right, McKenna for Young. Finds Misa. Hedmans. Oh, big save. Rabal. Misa to Westcott. Young deflects. Lamoureux has it. Cooley dumps it in. Young to Westcott. Had a good first series. Slowest skater on the team, though. Here's Michael Misa. Back for Hedman. Hedman, another save. He tried blocker side last time. It didn't go. Goes glove this time and still can't pick the corner. I regret doing the chrome helmets for this jersey, but again, they changed it, so we can't edit the jerseys once we start. I probably would take the chrome away, at least for this home jersey. But then again, I'll say that, and some people are like, no, it's good that you can't change it. It looks great. So, Issa versus Cooley. Cooley wins the draw. Simashev for Cooley. Now to Clayton Keller. Poked away by Westcott. Very nice. Edmund held up. Loose puck. Young is there, the defenseman. Misa finds Holmberg off the bench. Drops for Brock Cripps. Can't get the shot off clean. Simashev being hounded, but still holding on. Outlet pass is terrible. Keller finally decides to get it. Iginla. Marcelli scores! 1 shot, 1 goal for Utah. It's all they needed. Game 6 coming up. One shot, 1 goal. That's all they needed. Rowan, you have to have owner mode on now to do it. It's really weird. Oh, man. That's a heartbreaker. Right over the shoulder of Ivan Kovic. And we are going to game number 6. Yep, see, there you go, Niles. Well done. Well done. Game 6 coming up. There's actually a lovely picture that exists on old Instagram of one Deke Slayer and I rocking some sweet golden buckets. All right. Well, Jack, let's hope you didn't just piss away a bunch of money, buddy. Game 6. Game number 6. First period, 1-1. Hedman and DiPietro's first of the series. How the hell are teams out shooting us, though? I know they're good, but still. Second period, 4-3. Oh, Jackie. I really want to keep you on this team, but man, you are throwing the money away. York and Misa offset by 3 goals, including another from DiPietro. We are down by 1. Young able to tie it. We're trying to avoid Game 7 back on our home ice. Can we eliminate Utah in 6? Vico makes it 5-4. Can we hold on? 4 minutes left. Ivan Kovic, please. 1 minute left. And it's done. A 6-game series over Utah. We win Game 6, 5-4. Not the most convincing of performances. But we did get the win. Thank you for that, Niles. I'm a little bit afraid about the whole signing Ivan Kovic thing, but I am a man of my word. So long as he's not asking for a crap load of money now. In terms of how we did in the first round, McKenna was outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. There's just no other way to put it. Misa was great. Hedman. The Vico, Holmberg, Lehman line continue to struggle bus defensively. It was that way in the regular season as well. Like, they put up points, but they are constantly on the ice for the vast majority of our goals against. We might very well have to break them up. Austin Young was really, really good in that first round, too. Brock Cripps continues to leave a bit to be desired, if we're being honest. But Ivan Kovic on the 9-10. If Jack has not begun to ask for more money, then I will be a man of my word. He's asking for the same amount, even though he's not going to accept it. We give him a no movement. The 8th year actually drops his interest. What a dick. What a dick. I mean, 7 years, the no movement clause at 8.5. It's not bad. If he takes that deal, I'm good with it. If he asks for more money, screw him. No, he doesn't want shorter term. He wants 7 on the dot. So, deferred, reduce. See what he says. I was a man of my word. I said if he got that series win for us, Ivan Kovic is locked in as the long-term starter of this team. And as such, I noticed this in the gameplay, we must bestow upon him the helmet of our starter. Of which I do not know what the helmet of our starter actually is. Is there a team that has eggplant? Who's a team, like NHL-wise, you're obviously not going to have a team that has a primary purple. Because the NHL is silly and doesn't like cool color schemes. I actually just realized I hadn't even looked at the Utah masks yet. They're okay. Who's a team that has like a primary purple? Honestly, the Cleveland's not too bad. Reading Royals are a good shout. Yeah, Reading's a good shout. Lehigh Valley. Yeah, we'll have to double check Reading here. Let's see, SHL masks still suck. They haven't redone most of these in so long, and it's so frustrating because I'm sure their their designers, their art director, whatever the hell, could make some really goddamn cool masks with some of these logos. What are you gonna do? Yeah, we're gonna have to go to the ECHL at this point. The Avalanche that purple now. Yeah, Reading is probably the shout. Whatever the hell that ends up looking like. What's your favorite goalie mask in this game, I imagine you mean? I don't know. There are actually a lot of good ones, and they're all the ones that were redone in recent years. Like, see, you can tell. Like this Barry Colts mask, been in the game for a long time. This Kingston mask, it's newer. You can literally just tell by the fucking reflections on the mask that it's newer art. This Kitchener mask has been in the game for like 15 years. This London mask has also been there for a little bit, but it's at least better. So, I just noticed how few teams there are with purple. That's disappointing. Yeah, Greenville's is close. All right, where's Reading? Yeah, I mean, it's probably going to have to be, and it just, we'll just pretend he's a big fan of reading, Yeah, Reading has, like, the only, like, pure purple mask, so there you go. The mask of our starter, Ivan Kovic, gets the Reading Royals mask. And a beautiful new contract as we are off to round number 2. Who's it going to be? It's kind of like, and this is a purely fictional scenario from my standpoint, at least in terms of bullying. But did you ever have, when you were growing up, like this one person who annoyed the ever-loving shit out of you? Maybe they were a bully. And then you'd hit summer vacation, and then you'd get to like the first day of school the next year, and you're like, please tell me they went away. Please tell me they went away. And then you start walking through the halls, and there they are again. That's the Edmonton Oilers for me. They just won't fucking go away. And God damn it. God damn it. They just won't go away. Let's go talk about some contracts really quickly, because that might cheer me up at least. Because otherwise I'm feeling depressed. For the record, we're probably going to have to let go of Corriston because I'm going to have to sign these 2 medium elite goalies, even though they're shit. But Pettinger, we'll hold on to you because you're at least a medium elite. When does your RFA status end? 2 years from now. We'll hold on to Maximus Pettinger. Defensively, let's show him who's boss this year. I appreciate your optimism. Holmberg is at least an RFA, so I'm not going to worry about you right now. It's the UFAs that we're really concerned about. I'm not committing to Emmelin right now. McKenna, I'm not even necessarily worried about. Layman, Max Pet's a favorite of all animals. There you go. How much can we reduce the contract of Miles Layman by? Quite a bit. Especially if we give him that no movement clause. Even a no trade's not bad. But if we can shed a good amount of this money. $925 for 8 years, but you get a no movement clause. Let's see if he takes that. Let's see. And then Michael Misa. Let's be honest. Ideally, we don't lose Michael Misa. 6 years. Oh, my God. Dude, his interest is barely budging. I find they'll go down to 2 bars. Well, we might have to put your theory to the test here because otherwise Misa is getting paid a shitload of money. So let's see if old Raging Boner is correct. $15 million over 6 years, no movement clause. We'll see if he takes it. And then the Reefer. Only wants a 1-year deal. That's the type of player to try and get, honestly, for pretty cheap. We'll go $325 for him for the year. And we'll see if he takes it. What we have to do before we lose to Edmonton is we have to change out the second line, which really sucks, but it's just that defensively, they're fucking terrible. But damn it, they're such a good line, in theory. We can technically... Here, let's swap the wings that Holmberg and Layman are on, and we'll just see if that changes their defensive output. Just going to hope, because it's such a fucking good line on paper. The Edmonton Oilers look like this in 2034. Dmitry Boshelnikov with 37-year-old Connor McDavid and 38-year-old Leon Draisaitl. Second line, Gabe Vilardi, Matthew Savoie, and Viktor Fyodorov. Luke Tuck, Connor McMichael, and Kirill Marchenko, who ended our season last year in the playoffs. And Jesse Puljujarvi, Lucas Pettersson, and Ryan Suzuki. The defense, Matthias Samuelsson and Evan Bouchard, Charles-Alexis Lago with Tyler Clevin, and Tyson Hines with Connor Timmins. The goaltender is still Emil Vinny, with Stuart Skinner behind him. They got Nick Moldenhauer, Oliver Wahlstrom, and Arseny Gritsyuk as their scratches. Is the future finally now? Or are the Oilers still going to refuse to go away? Let's find out. Game number 1. 2-1 to the Buys as Vilardi scored first. McKenna on the power play, and then Hedman to give us the lead. Second period, still 2-1. Okay. At least you only have 2 years until they fall off a cliff. Dude, McDavid could play until he's 43 in this game. You never know. You never know. Young on the power play, 3-1. Young man. There's no need to feel down because we're winning this game 3-1. And it looks like we're going to be able to hold. Feel the power of a new contract and a new helmet for Jack Ivankovich. 3-1 in game number 1 over the Oilers. Way to go, Jackie. Way to go. Very nice. Very evil. We should get contract news before game number 2. Lehman is back. Takes a $3 million pay cut for a no movement clause. Michael Misa says no. Stefan Reefer says yes. So we have re-signed Lehman and Ivankovich. Hit the wrong button, but at least that's what's at the top of the draft. Only one player we could really worry about anyway, and that was that sniper. All right, Misa. So, yeah, 2 bars, not enough. So what if we go to 16? Jesus, 16.5. Okay, we finally got a bit of movement on the needle there. 16.75. Let's go 17 million. 7 years, no movement clause. We'll see if he takes it. Again, we're trying to get the deals done with the UFAs first. Game number 2 against Edmonton. First period. 2-1 Oilers. Hugo Haline gets the first goal. Savoie and Puljujarvi to tie the game and take the lead. Second period. Make it 2-2. Shorthanded goal for Holmberg. All right. We're in an okay spot here. We're in an okay spot. I mean, hopefully we don't have to get desperate enough to outright negotiate with Misa to drive down the price, but we might. Shit. 2 goals by defensemen for the Oilers, Bouchard and Hines. I mean, we only have 2 goals. They're outplaying the shit out of us with over 40 shots. It's just not good enough. Or we just win the cup and it no longer becomes an issue. That too, but we need to prove we can get past Edmonton first. They take game 2, 4-2. Bouchard and Savoie up there. Holmberg for us. Everybody with 2 points there in that game. Okay. It'll be game number 3 coming up. Michael Misa has still rejected, which is pretty rough. Which means it is time to try and negotiate with him. Try to charm the fella. That didn't work. Let me tell you about the market, Mikey. For a smaller market, so this could be an issue for me. Let me tell you something else about us, Mikey. How about that team status? Rebuilding is something I'm interested in. Are you drunk? Okay. Well, so we're fucked. He just wants to get paid. He doesn't care about anything else. He just wants to get paid. That's all it is. We'll give you a no movement clause over the full 8 years. Okay, your playing time demands. That's fine. Line number 1. Promises. Give you power play number 1. He has a lot more interest in that contract now. A lot more. Maybe we should have gone this way for Ivan Kovic too, or Layman. Layman, I mean, wasn't a big deal. We cut off $3 million. I have no option to decrease his salary, but there you go. We'll see if he takes it. We'll see if he takes it based on his interest from there, but then he wasn't able or willing to carry it over. Doesn't matter. It's already there. And that's without the no movement. Okay, hold on. Because we promised him time. What if we do the no movement and we bring it down to like 14.5 over 8 years? He's going to be a top player the whole time, but we'll see if he takes it. We'll see, because that would be a steal of a deal. Game number 3 against the Oilers. A 1-1 series. First period, 1 goal for us, 2 goals for them. Brock Cripps, offset by Bashelnikov and Gabe Velarde. Second, dude, we got a shot 12-5, Jesus. Second period, goal apiece, Lego, and Michael Misa on the power play. We are barely getting any shots off against this Oilers team, which is annoying. Michael Misa scores again, which is very promising. Layman makes it 4-3. That is also very promising. All right. And that is a Game 3 victory, 4-3. Michael Misa, please tell me you've signed after that performance. Please, please, please tell me you have signed after saving the bacon. Or we head to Game 4. Misa rejects again. I mean, still, with those promises in effect... The wrong part. I did want to see the plus-minus to that second line. It doesn't look like it's gotten significantly worse, but it's still not great. The promises for Misa have made quite an impact in terms of his interest in the deal. What if we go 15-5? That hasn't really done much. How much is it going to take for that interest meter to go up? Oh my god. Dude, his interest is just not moving. There we go. 16.5 over 8 years. I'm willing to offer it. Dude, if he rejects this, we might have to seriously consider that Michael Misa is not going to be a Bison next year. Game number 4. First period. 4-0 Oilers. Second period, 6-2 Edmonton. McKenna and Hedman. And we lose 8-5. This series is tied at 2 apiece. Oh boy. Yeah, Layman, Holmberg. That second line didn't have a very good game. The top line didn't have a very good game either, in fairness. You watch, Misa will accept after we just lost 8-5. That's my guess. Jesus Christ, he's still rejected. He's still rejected. That's insane. I think we're probably losing Michael Misa at the end of this year. I don't see how much more we could offer him. No movement clause, first line forward, power play time. I mean, the max, like, look at the interest bar. Is it glitched out? I mean, the interest bar is ridiculous. We'll go 14.5 over 8 years, no movement clause. It'd be pretty stupid if time to relocate to a smaller market, right? We are going to make a change to the top 6 here. Change will be pretty easy. We'll go Holmberg in. So it'll be McKenna, Misa, Holmberg, Hedman, Vico, Lehman. So tell the fans to stay home, right? Game number 5 against Edmonton. First period, 1-1. Velarde and Holmberg, love and life on the top line. Second period, also we outshot them in that first. We are tied 1-1. Heading to the third period, Lehman. Misa, 3-1. Can we beat them, though? Can we beat them? Even if we win this, we still need one more win. We have a chance to end it. We're up 3-2. Ivan Kovic with a really strong game. Can we end this series in Game 6? That is the question. Misa still rejects. We are going to be negotiating with him all the way until the start of free agency at this point. This is ridiculous. What if I just give you 15.5 over 8 years with the no movement clause? Just paying you money, buddy. Can't wait for him to sign with New York or Chicago, right? Game 6 in Edmonton. Can we finally eliminate the Oilers? First period, 2-0 Edmonton. 2 goals for Gabe Velarde. Second period, goal apiece, McKenna and McMichael. We're down by 2. And at this rate, we're going back to Game 7. McKenna makes it a 1-goal game. Long time to go. Long way to go. Power play for Edmonton. No dice. Can we tie the game? 2 minutes left. As we try to eliminate the Oilers. We'll wear the shit alts for the first time. Will it bring us luck? Game 6 win, and it's over. Oh, goodness. Lose. And there will be a 7th game in this series. We do win the draw. Hit at the blue line by Timmins. McDavid bumped off the puck. Markstrom to Reefers towards goal. Off the post on the far side. It doesn't go out, and Vinny will cover with 1:52 to go. Evan McKenna leading the postseason in points. Misa right behind him. It is McKenna, Misa, and Holmberg for this ozone draw. Puck for McDavid, loses it. Bushelnikov picked off by McKenna. Misa saved by Vinny. Low shot, no elevation on it. Samuelson now the playoff leader in hits. David and Misa one more time. Misa wins clean. Westcott shot. Doesn't go full pressure, only momentarily. Young picks off that pass. Misa to Holmberg. Decent movement here, but can we find a way in? Misa over the line, poked away. Bouchard held up by Misa. Draisaitl to Bouchard. Now McDavid hit at the blue line. Westcott to Misa. Holmberg the move. Can't find the pass. Second chance in front. They score. Gavin McKenna. Top line delivers. Great effort by Holmberg. And Gavin McKenna finds the back of the net. Just out of the reach of Samuelson. Timeout, Edmonton. Now look at the bench during that goal. A relatively calm reaction for a playoff goal. That is for sure. You just hear the cat sprinting down the hallway. All right. Well, there we go. 3-3 with 1:12 to go. That's a very long tie. Fucking neck to peen, brother. That's the only way to go. Lego held up. Lego with the puck. Nope, he keeps it. Final minute. Fyodorov to Velarde. Save by Ivan Kovic. Way to go, Jackie. Anyway, here's Sandstorm. Just kidding. I'm going to get DMCA'd. No DMCA for me, please. Velarde. Good glove save by Jack. 40th shot of the game for the Oilers. Yet we are still in it. Face-off won by Edmonton. Puck recovered by Legault. Fyodorov scores! The Edmonton Oilers are not done tormenting me yet. As Misa fucking chopped Ivankovic in half. In the aftermath of this goal, he was screened, though. Just moments after tying the game. Why not, Meg? Why not? We need a miracle goal, or there will be a Game 7. Face-off one. Fyodorov gets hit by Young, feeds Holmberg. Holmberg with a bit of space and speed. McKenna to Misa, save. Rebound for Savoie. Empty net. Velarde can't get the shot off. Holmberg to Misa. Jar Jar. Hedman. Save. Loose puck. He's down. Still not in. McKenna to Hedman. Can't get the shot off. Westcott to Holmberg. Stopped. Clevin. For McDavid. Misses. One more chance. Young to Misa. 3 seconds. Misa. Save. Game 7 coming up. You know, earlier tonight we were talking about talking about the Boston Bruins a lot and kind of their history, right? And you know, the events that led up to the Ray Bourque trade and stuff like that. And a big part of that was not being able to get past certain teams, including losing to the Oilers in the 1990 NHL Finals, Stanley Cup Finals. And this feels like that. The Fyodorov goal ends the game, as somehow we were not able to score on this flurry. Misa over to Hedman. Big blocker save. Bounces back out in front. Holmberg right into the ankle of the traffic in front, when instead of shooting there, had he pulled to the right and used Misa as a screen. If he had an ounce of patience. Cut to the right, empty net. But he immediately shot it. Oilers get the puck, bounces off the goalie again, gets away from the goal. McKenna doesn't try to get that to the forehand to shoot it. A disastrous finish. And there will be a Game 7 between us and the Oilers. As Misa still rejects the contract. Game 7. Here we go. First period. Can we survive? Early power play, no goal. Can we survive this, or will the Oilers beat us again? Gavin McKenna does start off the scoring, but it's early, and as a result, I am not going to get too overly excited about said goal, but we do have the lead. Is there a way to use your roster with the new coaches? Nick, we have an update coming up very, very soon. Very, very soon with Vasi Tactics and I. So, soon. I'm not sure the exact date as far as I know. We're just finalizing a couple of things. So, keep an eye out. Second period. Second period here. What can we do? Another insurance goal would be great. Again, another power play that we couldn't score on. Nick's still a lot more work to go, too. There'll be updates throughout the year. Michael Misa with 8 seconds left in the period. If this is not the time that we finally beat the Oilers, it is going to take some mental fortitude to want to sim another season, even though we're so close. Like, this has to be the time that we get past them, right? It has to be. 12 minutes. Holmberg makes it 3. Thank God. Thank God. We finally make it past Edmonton in the playoffs. A rampage in the third period. 6-0, the final score. Ivan Kovic with a 29 save shutout. Misa Holmberg, the top line carry. And we may have just ended the careers of Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl. And St. Louis beat Bedard and the Hawks. This could be the year.